Yo, what's going on people? It's your boy Ape Huncho, back at you again with another video. And so for this next one, we've got to head over to South Wales, but more specifically Cardiff. And on the 13th of February 2020, a black VW Golf was stolen from an address outside of a house, again in Cardiff. Around 2 weeks later, the car was picked up by an automatic number plate recognition camera heading towards Swansea from Cardiff, but its eventual destination was unknown. Around 1 month later, on the 11th of March 2020, the car drew the attention of police in Swansea as it was speeding. Checks on the police national computer showed the plates on the black Golf actually belonged to a blue Golf registered in Durham, which is way in the northeast of England. Details of the vehicle were circulated to officers in the city, and shortly afterwards, a traffic officer on patrol near Daifati Junction saw the vehicle and began to give chase.
Whenever lights are against, and it's no deviation, straight on Llangfell Road towards 46. Yeah, so the speed is now 7575. Heavy braking, and it's a right on the heels. Still Llangfell Road, speed is 5050, DRA is medium. Stand by, we're approaching.
The police chase went through Swansea and headed out of the city centre. As police followed the driver of the vehicle, Liam Palmer, they reached speeds of around 70 miles an hour in a 30 mile an hour zone as he overtook cars and took bends on the wrong side of the road. He also went through a red traffic light and also drove without his headlights on. He eventually got to Tree Boworth, and after a short while the pursuing officer lost sight and it looked as if Liam had got away. Now you'd think to yourself that after escaping police in a real close call, to be honest, you've seen the dashcam footage, you'd either get rid of the car, maybe sell the car, scrap it or something like that, or you'd at least wait a little while until using the car again. But oh no, Liam decided the day after to go back out in the car. The following day, that same pursuing officer from the night before had clocked the same VW Golf, but this time the plates were changed once again. The Golf was parked up in Forest Fack, and it's believed that Liam had gone into a tanning salon on Ravenhill Road, where he would eventually go on to be arrested a short while later. When his car was searched, officers found number plates the vehicle had been showing the night before in a carrier bag. They also recovered 19 bags of cocaine, 10 of which were described as being high purity quote-unquote import quality, and 9 of lower quality which had been mixed with a cutting agent, and 2 mobile phones. One of the phones was Liam's personal phone, while the other one was his dealing phone, containing a large number of text messages relating to the drug supply of both Prime and Bash, the lower and higher quality products. When he was interviewed by police, he told officers he'd been dealing in cocaine for the previous 2 years, making around £1,400 profit per week, and said he'd bought the Golf the previous week for £1,000. He admitted he knew the car was stolen but would decline to say who he brought it from or who had provided it, and he also went on to decline who fitted the number plates for him. He would eventually go on to be charged with handling stolen goods, dangerous driving, attempting to pervert the course of justice, possession of cocaine with intent to supply, and supplying cocaine, which he went on to plead guilty to. In court, what I've already explained was told, and it was heard that Liam had previous convictions for criminal damage, sending malicious communications, driving without due care and attention for failing to stop after an accident, and battery. After pleading guilty, Liam was handed a 6-year prison sentence, and he was also disqualified from driving for 2 years, which I do believe starts once he's released from jail. And so it seems that the pursuing officer was definitely out to get Liam after he seemingly got away the first time. To be honest though, looking at it from a realistic point of view, Liam should have really got rid of that car, and he more than likely would have got away over this incident. But again, he thought he could get away with it, changed the number plates, and eventually would go on to not only get charged with certain driving offences, but again he would also go on to be charged with other things, and eventually would also be found out to be a drug dealer that was making £1,400 a week. That's a hell of a lot of money when you put it into perspective. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this down in the comment section below. Give the video a little like, and if you want the latest drill, street and music news out of the UK, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. It's been your boy Huncho, and I'm out.